This is the big island of Hawaii, volcanoes, waterfalls, lava caves, and Mauna Kea, the tallest mountain in Hawaii, a place where heaven meets the earth. This is the big island of Hawaii, and in this video I'm showing you the top 5 places you absolutely must visit, from the summit of Mauna Kea to an unforgettable eruption moment at Kilauea inside Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. If you are planning a trip to Hawaii, this is your ultimate Big Island bucket list. This is the big island of Hawaii. Raw, wild, and unlike anywhere else on Earth. The most diverse and the biggest island in the Hawaiian chain. A place where you can stand above the clouds at nearly 14,000 feet, walk across an active volcano, explore lava caves, and chase 400-foot waterfalls. Let's go, guys! Welcome to the big island of Hawaii, officially called Island of Hawaii, the biggest island in the Hawaiian chain. Fire and rainforest, ice-cold summits and steaming craters, waterfalls crashing through jungle cliffs. This is the big island of Hawaii. And we're starting our journey with Mauna Kea, the most surreal place on Earth. At 13,803 feet above sea level, it is the tallest mountain in Hawaii. But here's what most people don't realize. From its base on ocean floor to the summit, Mauna Kea is actually taller than Mount Everest. And for native Hawaiians, it isn't just a mountain, it is sacred. It's known as Mauna Kea, means white mountain, and in Hawaiian tradition it's considered a place where the heavens and earth meet, a realm of the gods. And today we are driving all the way to the top, and we'll show you how to get there, what to do there, all tips and tricks. So right now we got to the visitation center. Mauna Kea is located on the big island, about 1 hour away from Kona and about 1 hour away from Hilo. It is accessed via Saddle Road. You'll turn into Mauna Kea Access Road, which takes you up to the Visitor Information Center. It is at about 9,200 feet. Now, something really important. You can't just drive any car to the summit. From the visitor center upward, a 4-wheel drive vehicle is required, and rangers actively check no 2-wheel drive vehicles are allowed past this point. And rental companies often prohibit summit driving unless you rent a true 4x4. Why? Because the road above is steep, high altitude, and partially unpaved. So we are at the visitation center right now, and there is a little gift shop which has all kind of clothing items, magnets, hats, brochures, books, all kind of stuff on ancient Hawaiian culture and astronomy. And before even thinking about going higher, you stop here. The Mauna Kea Visitor Information Station sits at 9,200 feet, and this is where you acclimate to altitude, about 30 to 45 minutes required. Here you can use restrooms, check weather conditions, talk to rangers, join all possible stargazing programs. You need to spend again at least 30 to 45 minutes adjusting to the elevation, because altitude sickness is real. If you feel dizzy, nauseous, or lightheaded, do not go higher. Inside the visitor center, you'll find educational exhibits about Hawaiian culture, displays about astronomy, information about the summit observatories, and a small gift shop which we just show you. So this is a ranger station, and here is the ranger checking our car right now. And he is making sure that we are safe, that the car is safe, driver is okay and in healthy condition. He's making sure that our tires are okay and we have a full tank of gas. Because we have younger children, all of us are unable to climb all the way to the summit, but looks like my husband is the brave one, and he is gonna record the video and hit the summit for us right now. So we are staying at the visitation center and we'll explain you why in just a couple minutes. Right now he is good to go, his car is safe, and we are staying here at the visitation center and just waiting for him. So he is gonna drive all the way up to elevation of almost 14,000 feet, and the road is beautiful, but it is pretty uneven and unpaved. At the visitation center, there are various cultural interpretation materials. At sunset, people gather there to watch the sky, explore into color, even without going to the summit. And yes, it is very cold there, so bring warm jacket, long pants, and closed-toe shoes. Even in summer, temperatures can drop near freezing at the top, and we even saw snow there in summer. So drive to the summit, it is very steep. From 9,200 feet to almost 14,000 feet, the road climbs up very steeply, and you'll shift into low gear going down to protect your brakes. And this is very important. The landscape changes dramatically and it feels lunar. Looks incredible. Red cinder cones, black lava fields, and nothing growing. You are literally above the clouds. And when you reach the summit, it is silent and overworthy. So here we just see a couple telescopes right now, but we'll talk in depth about them in just a little bit. Right now, I'd like to cover some cultural and spiritual significance of this place, because this really matters. By the way, this is the NASA station right here. It is located at the Mauna Kea. So we are unfortunately unable to go inside NASA, but we can just observe it from outside. And speaking about cultural and spiritual significance, it really matters. Mauna Kea is sacred in native Hawaiian culture. It is considered the piko, the spiritual connection point between earth and heavens.
It's also viewed as a connection point, kind of Valakua around the deities. It's the closest point to heavens. It's a spot where the heavens overlap. People hiking up here, you realize you feel different. You're like, this isn't the realm of humans. This is the realm of God. Humans can't live up here. This is, you can't breathe. You're feeling so different. Hawaiians have been coming up here for hundreds of years, thousands of years, maybe, holding ceremony. It's a connection between earth and heavens, as I was saying. Not only would they bring offerings to some of the bigger gods and deities, there are deities that live on the mountain. Everybody here's a Pele, right? She's over in, she can come wherever she likes, but she lives currently in Kilauea, the volcano goddess. Mauna Kea here is the home of Poliahu. Poliahu is the goddess of snow and ice, among other things. But she's kind of one of the deities that resides here on the mountaintop. And so one of the ways the mountain gets its name, even Mauna Kea, directly would translate to the white mountain. Mauna meaning mountain, Kea meaning white. You'll find more modern literature that's written as one word. In the older stuff, they used to write it as two words. And they decided more recently that wasn't really the most accurate name for this mountain. Mauna Kea as two words is any white mountain. Any snow-covered mountain, any white mountain is a white mountain. Mauna Kea as one word is the formal name of this particular mountain.
I apologize for all the background noise, but I feel like that piece of information was very important and wanted to share it with you. And those are the minerals that you can find here at Mauna Kea. This is olivine. This mineral is inside the active volcanoes, and this is what forms the green sand beach. It is incredible. This is the model of the telescope, and here you guys can find a galeoscope as well. This is the model of it, and you can find the information on all the species which live there. Those are the bugs, and you can enlarge them. This is the bigger screen, all the native species in the Hawaii. There is a Baku bug. There are some butterflies there as well. Wow, it is so interesting. And those are the introduced species. The butterflies are not native to Hawaii. And you can enlarge all of those species as well. A lot of information you and the kiddos can study on. And this is information about all the telescopes which are there right now. All of them are active and they've been used by many different countries. And there's also a map of flags which points out to the country which use telescopes here right now. So the piece of information with the ranger was very, very important because Mauna Kea is an ancestor born in the sky, Father Vaikea and Earth Mother Papanamoku. Many active native Hawaiians see the summit as a temple. Ceremonies and cultural practices still take place here. Because of this sacred status, here has been a significant controversy around telescope construction on the summit, particularly the proposed 30-meter telescope project. So, when visiting Mauna Kea, stay on marked path. Do not disturb cultural sites. Be respectful. Do not remove the rocks. This is not just a viewpoint. It is a sacred land. So, it needs some respect. Now, let's get back to the astronomy on Mauna Kea. Here is why Mauna Kea is world's famous scientifically astronomy site. It is one of the best places on Earth for astronomy. Why? High elevation above much of Earth's atmosphere is here, extremely dry air, minimal light pollution, stable airflow, and remote location in the Pacific. There are 13 major telescopes at the summit operated by 11 countries. Some of the most notable include Keck Observatory, home of two world's largest optical telescopes. They are operated by Caltech and University of California. Subaru Telescope, operated by Japan's National Astronomical Observatory. Gemini Observatory, an international partnership including US, Canada, Chile, Brazil, Argentina, and Korea. Canada-France-Hawaii Telescope. This is a collaboration between those three countries. Those telescopes study distant galaxies, black holes, exoplanets, dark matter, the early universe. Some of the most groundbreaking discoveries about our universe have came from Mauna Kea. So I just kind of wanted to ask about the telescopes. How many are there?
There's 12 up there currently.
12
used to be 13. They took one down. They took down Caltech, California's Institute of Technology. They had a sub-millimeter facility up there that they recently decommissioned and took down. I think they got it blasted off the mountain last year, the year before.
Okay. And also, what is Mauna Kea? What is it famous for, except telescopes and astronomy?
Mauna Kea is one of the most sacred places in Hawaii. Mauna Kea is considered a Vauakua. It's a very, very sacred spot here in Hawaii. It's a connection point between earth and heavens. There are deities that are believed to live and reside up on top of the mountain. People come up to bring offerings to some of the deities. They come up for family reasons. They come up to hold piko ceremonies, bring sections of umbilical cords. And your piko is your navel, your umbilical cord. These ceremonies were ways of physically connecting Keiki to Aina, child to Lin, much in the same way the piko had connected Keiki to mother. And so the piko ceremonies occur up here. They harvested hard stones up here. There are a lot of different cultural uses for Mauna Kea, long predating the astronomy. Astronomy built up here in the 60s and 70s is kind of when it started here on Mauna Kea.
Oh wow, and are the telescopes, all of them are active? All of them are functioning?
Yes, currently all the ones up here are being used. There are many different countries that utilize them. I think we'll have to check our line again. I'm fairly new up here and memorizing all the dates still, but I think we got 9 or 10 different countries using them right now.
Oh wow,
many of the scopes are multinational, and so some collect radio lights, some collect sub-millimeter, infrared, optical. There's a little bit of UV here and there, but each facility has its own specialties. The list on the wall over there has who owns each facility, what different countries are involved, and a little bit of information about what they're studying. Some of the plaques outside there.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And also, do they do stargazing tours up there?
There are commercial tours that do stargazing nightly. They'll come up here in the afternoons. They're a separate entity from us. You got to book with them. They bring you up, go up to top, watch sunset. Usually do star shows. Usually feed you a little bit like that.
Okay.
We do some public stargazing. Most evenings we'll go out front and do a little star presentation. Not necessarily setting up telescopes, but we'll bring out a laser pointer and try to point out some constellations. That's always going to be weather dependent. If we have other things going on. But usually one of us will go out about an hour after sunset and do a little presentation out front. A couple times a month we'll have more formal stargazing episode or gatherings. Basically, we'll set up some telescopes and People have to sign up for those online. You can sign up for, get a place in one of those,
Right.
but we'll do some more formal stargazing shows, I guess you could call it, programs.
Awesome.
So-
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No
Thank you.
worries.
So what we found out from the ranger is that the Caltrans telescope is currently not active, which makes it 12 active telescopes right now. Another point that if you don't want to drive yourself or don't have a four-wheel drive, you can book a guided stargazing tour. Several companies operate sunset stargazing experiences. Typical tour includes pickup from Kona or Waikoloa, drive to summit if conditions allow, sunset viewing, then warm parkas, warm coats are required because it's gonna be very, very, very cold there. Telescope guided night sky viewing, hot drinks, and these tours are wonderful because guides explain constellations, you learn Hawaiian star navigation, you don't stress about altitude or driving. On clear nights you can see the Milky Way stretching across the sky, Saturn rings, Jupiter moons, shooting stars, and because you are above most cloud cover, visibility is insane. This is how the road to the telescope stations look. It is somewhere paved, somewhere it is very unpaved and uneven. And very important safety tip, if you don't feel well, if you start feeling dizzy, turn around and go back. Even a good picture is not worth your life. Altitude sickness is real. The view here is amazing. You can see the sky, you can see the clouds, and you feel just different. You feel somewhere in between earth and heaven. This place literally makes you feel like a super person. And now we are coming back to the very important question which might concern you. Why did we stay here and my husband was the only one going up to the summit? Well, Mauna Kea is not a casual beach stop. Here's what you need to know. It's not recommended for children under 13. It's not recommended for pregnant women. Avoid it if you have heart or respiratory conditions. Also, do not scuba dive within 24 hours before going in. Bring more water than you think you need. And gas up before heading up, because there are no fuel stations nearby. It is recommended to have your gas tank nearly full when you go up there. Weather changes very, very quickly, so make sure you bring warm coats. And also, there is snow possible. We see some white patches of snow there. And always check your conditions before you go. The view here is breathtaking and it is definitely worth going up there. Right way up in the mountain, those white patches, it is snow. So there is actually some snow and it is fascinating. It is 85 to 88 right now in Waikoloa, and here there are patches of white snow. It takes about 35 to 40 minutes to go up and go down, but take your time. Go slowly. It is recommended to stop halfway to enjoy the view and to kind of get used to the high altitude. Views are definitely worth it. So keep your camera handy, you are going to need it. Also, it is not recommended to stay here for a long time. Usually, about an hour is a maximum. If you start feeling dizzy, just go down immediately. Now, when is the best time to visit Mauna Kea? Sunset or sunrise? Sunset is more popular, but sunrise, it is seriously unreal. You'll likely have fewer people, softer light, and total silence. Either way, arrive early, park at the summit, and acclimate first and then go up. Views are breathtaking, either sunset or sunrise. Either way, you are gonna be amazed and satisfied with the views. It is seriously so worth it. And just like that, you visited one of the most sacred places on the whole Hawaii island, the Mauna Kea, the place where heaven and earth meet. Standing here above the clouds, watching the sky shift from gold to deep indigo, you understand why this place is sacred. You start understanding why scientists study the universe from here, and you understand why people fight to protect it. Mauna Kea isn't just the tallest mountain in Hawaii. This is where culture, science, and nature collide. This is an experience you will never forget. And this experience, my husband Vitaly is sharing with all of us right now. And he went up there, he enjoyed the view, he loved it. The road back is pretty much unpaved, so this is how it looks right now. You're gonna pass just rocks and lava, so be very, very careful driving down. When you're gonna drive down, they're gonna check your brakes to make sure you're okay, and you're gonna stay there for another 30 minutes to get used to lower altitude and to different climate. So take your time. It usually takes about half of the day to get there, spend some time, and get back. So we recommend either leaving Mauna Kea for the second part of the day and enjoying sunset there, or going there early morning, which is amazing. So he is happy, he loved the view, and he's bringing us wonderful memories from the Mauna Kea summit. And we surely enjoyed our time talking to the ranger and find out important and valuable information about cultural significance of Mauna Kea, the White Mountain, the place where the heaven and earth meet. And right now we are driving to the second destination. We are going to the Volcanoes National Park. We are hoping we will see the volcano right now. So we are super hyped. Aloha everyone! And this is the road to the Volcanoes National Park. You will see a bunch of lava. There are some green bushes coming through, but it is mostly lava. And the weather changes drastically. It is muggy and it is much colder up here comparable to the sunny Kona side. So just be prepared, it is not a standard national park. There are no towering pine forests, no alpine lakes, no typical mountain views. Instead, you will get lots of steam rising from the earth, cracked lava fields stretching for miles, and one of the most active volcanoes on the planet, Kilauea. This is, guys, Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Over 500 square miles of raw living geology, and today we'll try to explore all of it. Our first stop is steam vents. When you're driving in, you can see all that steam coming from the earth. This is real. The steam vents are insane. There are so many of them, and you can notice the groundwater steps down and hit that hot volcanic rock. It shoots back as steam through cracks in earth, and you'll see plumes rising right beside the road. And yes, you can also feel that hit. It's like the planet is breathing. You can see it is all wet and steamy right now, but actually, surprisingly, it's pretty chilly, so we are putting our warm coats on right now. You can take a little hike here, and you can see the crater there. It is a Kilauea Iki trail, and it is less than half a mile. It's literally even less than quarter of a mile. It is a very nice and mild hike, and you can see the crater of the volcanoes there. It is amazing. So explore the summit of Kilauea. You can see a lot of those signs across your road here, and you can learn a lot information about the Kilauea. And look at this steam. It is insane. It is muggy. It is steamy all at the same time, and you can feel that it's very, very humid here as well. By the steam vents, it feels pretty warm, pretty hot, because the steam itself is very hot, but once you step away, it kind of feels a little bit chilly. So we put our coats on and we're going to the Crater Rim Trail. It is 0.1 mile, not too bad. And the hike it's very nice. Just look at that steam. It is insane. Steam vans and this hike are located on the Crater Rim Drive. And this is honestly the best way to explore Kilauea. This scenic road loops around the summit caldera of Kilauea and connects many of the park's main highlights. It has lots of stops and scenic views along the way. You will see steam vans, scenic overlooks, trailheads, Kilauea Visitor Center, Devastation Trail, and you can easily hop in and out on multiple stops. Seriously, if you are not a fan of hiking, you can easily explore Kilauea volcano and the whole park out of your car. We took only short hikes because our kiddos were not up to hiking today, so we did kind of small hikes to see the craters of the volcanoes and see the steams. And since Kilauea is an active volcano right now, from many of those points you can actually see the lava. Kilauea volcano recently just erupted a few days ago, and that eruption, it was unreal. If you want to see lava, you might want to stick around until after sunset. So when everything's dark, you can actually see the glow coming from the steam, and this is seriously something unreal. You can get a lot of Kilauea history and park history as well just from driving around the park and stopping in those overlooks. The views are really nice. But if you are in the mood for a good hike, there is one which we recommend. It is hiking across the volcano craters, Kilauea Iki Trail. It is something epic. This trail takes you down into the crater of the volcano that erupted in 1959. You literally walk across a hardened lava lake. The surface is cracked and steaming in places. It feels like Mars. The hike is about 4 miles round trip and moderately challenging, so you may want to bring water if you want to do that hike, lots of water, sun protection because there is very little shade. Also bring good hiking shoes. The views back up toward the crater rim are unreal. It is so worth it. We unfortunately did not do this hike right now, but we did that hike 10 years ago, and we can guarantee you this is something unreal. So we are staying here right now at the vents and we are watching the steam right now. We can hardly see any lava there right now. We will attempt to come back here later at night, hoping to catch some lava views, but right now it is all foggy and steamy, so you can practically can't even see the trees from all this steam. By the way, we recommend you guys visit the park early in the morning and spend here the whole day. Just a couple hours is usually enough for a quick glance, but if you want to explore the park in depth, at least a whole day is highly recommended. That's when you can do major hikes and explore the volcano at night. There are multiple viewing spots for volcano at night. This is another Kilauea summit overlook. We'll see if we'll get any lava view up here. We see the crater of the volcano. Wow, the view is unreal. And the whole chain of craters road is very dramatic. It takes you from the summit all the way down to the coast. If you're brave enough to drive all the way down there, you descend thousands of feet in elevation, and along the way you'll see old lava that flows, that cross the road. There's a lot of hardened lava, vast black fields of hardened lava on the way, scenic coastal cliffs, and just enormous lava field. at the end, you will reach the ocean where lava once poured directly into the sea, creating this beautiful island. It is very powerful to see how destruction creates new land. And there is also a famous sea arch down there as well, which was also created from that lava. We highly recommend you get all the way back to the ocean. The view there is incredible. So this is all we see right now, just the steam and lots of steam. Here we actually see the volcano crater, and this is the Iki Trail right now. As we see, it goes all the way through. This is not an active volcano right now, so it is safe to walk there, but still be mindful. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful view even from here, just watching and experience the power of the earth, the power of Kilauea. It is something unreal, and it makes you connect with the island. And this is how it was flowing years and years ago. Fountains of creation. This is where it all started. So even if you are driving through the park, you can still visit all those overlooks and watch the craters of volcanoes. They all give you different view. And you will get a map when you're gonna enter the park, or you can grab one at the visitation center, and it will show you all the important stops and where the most viewing points are located. There is one hike which I was brave enough to do myself, and this is the lava tube hike. So this is a turnstone lava tube, Nahuku Trail. It is about half a mile, which is not bad. I am doing this walk by myself, and I see there are lots and lots of caves which go down. It kind of looks a little spooky if you walk there by yourself, but the walk is very peaceful and it is beautiful. You're gonna see lots of beautiful trees. It is very even and it's beautiful. It's about half a mile, and you're gonna see lots of outlooks here, but it's still steamy and the view is pretty much the same. It is an Iki Trail which runs through the crater. You see the road there which runs directly across. It is very, very beautiful down there, and very long hike. It's about 4 miles one way, so it's probably gonna take a couple hours to get there and get back, but it is so worth it. We did it 10 years ago. It is beautiful. And my hike was interrupted by a road. So you actually don't even have to hike here. You can drive here and get straight to the tube. And on my way to the lava tube, Nikita decided to join me on the hike. He really wanted to go and see the volcano cave. This is a real lava tube. So this buddy is the brave one, and he is going with me.
I'm super brave and I'm going to the lava cave right now.
The walk to the tube is very nice. It's a very short walk and it is all paved. It is pretty safe, but we still recommend you put on the hiking shoes. Hiking shoes are gonna protect your feet, and actually we'll drop some recommendations for the best hiking shoes in the comments, and we'll put a link in the video description as well. So this is the hike. It looks pretty Jurassic. Lots of trees, lots of green scenery on the road, and we reached the tube. It is a massive tunnel formed by flowing lava hundreds of years ago. This is how it looks. Wow, it looks like something magical. Wow, lava rocks everywhere. So massive, so big. And we feel the power of the volcanoes just right there. Power of the whole park. It is nice that the roads are paved, so you don't have to worry about it being uneven, or if you can't really do long hikes, this is the hike that you want to do. So when the outer layer of lava cooled and hardened, the molten lava kept flowing inside, leaving behind a hollow cave. And you can walk through it. You are literally walking through lava. It is dark, cool, echoing, and it gives you a real sense of how powerful lava flows are. And here are a couple pro tips for you. Go early or late to avoid crowds. It's better to go there early. When it gets darker, the visibility is low and you may want to skip the hike when it's dark. But if you still end up doing it, just bring a good flashlight with you. It is dark and it's very cool. Bring a coat, and this is where the good shoes step in. Here the floor is uneven and it's very wet inside. Moisture is dripping from top to the bottom floor. That's why you're gonna see a lot of slippery spots, and this is where the shoes with a good traction step in. Again, we'll drop on some recommendation for good hiking shoes in the description of the video. Wow, this is all lava. It was all created by lava, and it is lava. It is seriously unreal. And this place, as long as the whole park, have a huge cultural significance for Hawaiians. For native Hawaiians, volcanoes are deeply spiritual. Kilauea is associated with Pele, the goddess of fire and volcanoes. Many locals believe lava flows are physically expressions of her presence. You may see offerings left respectfully along the certain areas. Do not disturb those offerings, as those offerings are from native Hawaiians to gods. And very important, never take lava rocks home. Beyond park rules, there is a strong cultural belief that removing lava brings bad luck. So respect the land, don't touch lava rocks, and do not bring the lava rock home unless you purchased it at the gift shop. They sell small gift lava rocks that you actually can bring home. Also, it is forbidden by law as well, so it will be removed at the airport if you will try to even bring one with you. This is just another view at the Kilauea Iki crater. It looks impressive. Wow. And this long hike that you can take. And that brings us to the Devastation Trail. It is a short paved trail through an area that was completely buried during Kilauea 1959 eruption near the Iki crater. That eruption sent lava fountains nearly 1,900 feet into the air. The story of the lava is unreal. It is lava. It is ash. Thick layers of volcanic cinder and ash blasted this forest, flattening vegetation and burned the landscape. And what you see today is a slow comeback story, nature rebuilding itself. Life grows where it was not supposed to grow. We see trees and flowers growing on the lava. It is incredible. The whole trail is about 1 mile round trip. It's very easy and takes about 30 to 45 minutes, very family friendly and wheelchair accessible, so you can easily do it. This is another overview, and look at the crater of the volcano. Wow, look at that lava that was flowing here not too long ago. And the view is unreal. It is cracked. There is a road going through, which means that you can easily take a hike through that crater. It is not active at the moment. And you can go down and explore that beautiful, beautiful history. It is dramatic emotional, and it is powerful. On February 15th, 2026, at about 2 p.m., Kilauea started to erupt again, sending huge lava fountains from multiple vents. And if you are at the park late, this is what you want to stick around for: lava glow. You can only observe it at night, and it's accessible from most of the viewing station. The third very important place you need to see on the big island of Hawaii is Rainbow Falls. Just minutes from downtown Hilo, hidden lush tropical jungle, there is a waterfall that lives up to its name. This is Rainbow Falls. And yes, it actually creates rainbows. So Rainbow Falls, guys, is located in Hilo on the east side of the big island. It is about 5 minutes drive from downtown Hilo. Easily paved road access, free parking, no long hike required. Very easy accessible. This is one of the most accessible waterfalls on the entire island, which makes it perfect if you are short on time or traveling with little kids. You literally park, walk a short paved road, and the waterfall reveals almost immediately. This waterfall is very beautiful and definitely powerful. Look at this atmosphere. It looks so Jurassic. Rainbow Falls plunges about 80 feet over a natural lava cave into a large pool below. This waterfall is a part of Wailuku River, the longest river in Hawaii. But what makes it famous is the morning light. When the sun hits the mist just right, usually mid-morning on a sunny day, rainbows form at the base of the falls. This is how this fall got its name. The Hawaiian name for the fall is Waunamue, which means rainbow water. And when you see it happen, it feels magical. Unfortunately, we did not catch the rainbow. We came in here in the mid-afternoon, but the best time to see the rainbow here is mid-morning. This is where you almost guarantee see the rainbow. The waterfall is beautiful, but it's not just scenic, it also has a huge cultural significance. In Hawaiian legend, the lava beneath the waterfall is believed to have the home of Hina, the mother of the damaged god Maui. So again, this isn't just a photo stop, it's a place layered with mythology and cultural meaning. So respect this place, stay on marked areas, and never climb over barriers. It is beautiful, powerful, and just incredible. This is also a deeply spiritual place which connects you to the island even deeper. As soon as you step out of the car, you can hear it. The deep, steady roar of falling water. The viewing platform gives you a direct front-facing view of the waterfall, which is perfect for photos and videos. So keep that camera handy. This is a perfect Instagram spot. If the river has had heavy rainfalls recently, the falls became massive and very muddy, which looks really powerful. That's the magic of Rainbow Falls. It's not the tallest waterfall on the big island, and it's not hardest to reach, but it has huge spiritual meaning. It's one of the beautiful waterfalls. 5 minutes from town and you are standing on front of 80-foot cascade pouring over a lava cave tied to ancient Hawaiian legend. Simple access, massive reward. And when that rainbow shows up, it feels like the island is putting on a private show just for you. So powerful. Rainbow Falls has actually 2 viewing platforms. This is the second one. It was just a short hike, less than a quarter of a mile up the stairs. Very nice, very short hike. And this is from here you can take another short hike to explore the beautiful trees. they look unreal. Those roots, they are just above the ground. I'm even surprised how those trees are holding up. They're so powerful, so big. And it feels like they're thousands and thousands of years old. It is a living proof of Hawaiian culture and Hawaiian history just right there. Trees with roots, no leaves. It looks so unreal, so big and so powerful. It is just literally a few steps away from the Rainbow Falls. Just explore how big the tree is comparable to us. We feel just like little mosquitoes down there. Another beautiful place. Just a short drive from Rainbow Falls. From gentle mist and rainbows of Hilo, we're trading waterfalls for something a little darker and little wider. This is Kaumana Caves, hidden underground world formed by flowing lava centuries ago. So you're leaving the sunlight and jungle behind and stepping into very cool, shadowy lava tube carved by fiery heart of Mauna Kea itself. It's adventure, mystery, and history all rolled into one. And trust me, what you'll see inside completely changes the way you think about the big island. So those are the caves. There are two caves. One is to the right of you, the other one is to the left. The walk down is very, very steep. Again, good hiking shoes with good traction are recommended. We'll drop some recommendation in the video description, so look out for those if you need some. They're very affordable. The caves are very dark, so we recommend a good flashlight. And it is a little misty down there, so a coat is strongly recommended. So what makes Kaumana Caves so special? These lava tubes are massive. Some sections are 30 feet high and 20 feet wide. You are essentially walking inside the channels where lava once flowed like rivers of fire. Inside, it's dark, cool and damp, a stark contrast to the bright sun above. The tube extends over 2 miles, though most visitors explore the first 100 feet, and the experience is surreal. Echoes bounce off the rock walls, steam rises from cracks, and the air smells faintly earthy, the smell of volcanic rock cooling over decades. We were actually not that brave to go inside, but we took a slight peek inside there, and that gave us a preview. And we did not have a good flashlight with us. That's why we recommend you guys bring in a good flashlight if you want to explore the caves inside. So Kaumana Caves isn't just a geology, it's also history. Native Hawaiians used lava tubes for shelter and storage. Even today, these caves are a part of island cultural landscape. And just standing here in front of the caves, you feel connected to fire and earth. And here are some safety tips for you guys if you decide to visit Kaumana Caves. They are beautiful, but safety comes first. Watch your step. Lava rock is jagged and slippery. Don't touch the formation. Oils from skin can damage fragile structure. Good flashlights are essential. Phone lights often are not enough. And bring water. Walking in caves can be surprisingly dehydrating. It is generally not recommended for children under 8 and people with mobility issues. And here is a crucial tip. If anyone has a weakened immune system or respiratory issues, limit your time inside. Caves are enclosed spaces with high humidity and sometimes mold spores that are not dangerous to most people, but caution is advised for vulnerable visitors. Powerful, beautiful, and definitely a must-do spot on the big island of Hawaii. And now we're heading back to the rainforest, towering 400-foot waterfalls at Akaka State Park. So prepare for lush jungle rushing water and your jaw hitting the floor. It is Akaka State Park. From the shadowy lava tubes of Kaumana, we are stepping into pure tropical magic. So this waterfall isn't just tall, it's cinematic, thunderous, and surrounded by lush rainforest that feels almost untouched. If Rainbow Falls was serene and mystical, Akaka Falls is powerful, dramatic, and inspiring. So, from the parking lot, a short paved loop trail takes you through the jungle to several viewpoints, and we are going to one of the point, the main one. This is where the Akaka Falls is, and this is very beautiful and very important. It feels seriously amazing, and the whole experience is just immersive experience. It's very easy walk, about half a mile round trip, and every step feels like you are literally walking through the jungle. You're gonna see those kind of small waterfalls along the way. They are very, very beautiful. You're gonna feel and hear different birds, leaves surrounding you everywhere. You are literally walking through the jungle. The trail is lined with tropical plants, ferns, and towering bamboo. Flowers, moss, and orchids dot the path. Birds, native insects, and it is just amazing. Nature in its own beauty. Every few steps, you feel glimpse of rushing streams and smaller falls. So we are walking to Akaka State Falls, and it is a very, very beautiful trail. We love it. We feel ourselves like we are little exploring, walking through the jungle. It is not that easy accessible as Rainbow Fall, but the walk is beautiful. It feels so chill and so cool inside this rainforest. And we finally arrived. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Akaka Falls right here, plunging 442 feet into a deep gorge below. The sheer scale of it hits you immediately. Mist sprays into the air. Rainbows sometimes appear in the sunlight, but they don't appear often, so don't expect much rainbows up here. But this waterfall is something that catches your attention. Also, it has a huge cultural significance. In Hawaiian legend, Akaka Falls is tied to the spirit of Kuhapua, the guardian deity of the Wailuku River. Waterfalls are sacred spaces in Hawaiian culture that are often considered the home of spirits and gods. So respect those trails and viewpoints, stay on path, and don't remove plants, rocks, or other natural elements. This is not just a tourist attraction, it's a living part of the island heritage. It is beautiful and powerful. So when is the best time of the day to visit Akaka State Park? The best time to visit would be the morning. That's when you have the best lighting to take pictures, softer shadows, and the view of the falls is just beautiful. Afternoon view is also beautiful, but be prepared for mosquitoes in the afternoon since you are walking through the jungle. Rainy days, waterfall is even more dramatic, but trail might be very slippery. Also, prepare good shoes. Good hiking shoes are strongly recommended, especially when the trail is wet. And bring water, lots of water. Jungle humidity can be intense. Standing on the main overlook, the waterfall feels magical. Mist sprays the jungle air. Sunlight catches it and creates faint rainbows. Rainforest hums all around. It's loud, alive, and impressive. Almost impossible to ignore. Akaka Falls is one of those experiences that makes you pause, breathe, and remember that Hawaii is raw, wild, and breathtaking. That's why the big island of Hawaii is very raw and very wild. wild in its own nature. So this waterfall is much taller than the famous Niagara Falls, which drops down 325 feet. Akaka Falls actually drops down 442 feet. And its thunderous roar is a part of what makes it a must-see stop. It is seriously beautiful down here, and we were lucky enough to capture some small waterfalls along the way and the river as well. It is seriously a beautiful, beautiful view. The very important information to consider when you visit in the park, it used to be a free state park. Right now they charge a small entrance fee as long as the parking fee. So just be prepared to pay at the kiosk upon your arrival by the entrance to the park, just right where the hike starts. It is about $10 to park and $5 per person to enter the park, but it is so worth it. And also, if you want to wait till 5 p.m., this is when the entrance to the park is free. There are restrooms available right there in the parking lot as well, and the trail itself is seriously beautiful. It is gorgeous. You're gonna see beautiful rainforest environment, eucalyptus trees, vibrant, colorful bark everywhere. It is beautiful and so worth it. The forest dense green and vibrant plants make Akaka Falls visually stunning, not just because of the waterfall, but because of the wonderful journey to reach this waterfall, to reach this wonderful spot. So put it on your bucket list as the must-see attraction on the Big Island of Hawaii. So the Big Island is huge. It's massive, it's diverse. There are beaches, coffee farms, black sand shores, snorkeling spots, beautiful scenic drives. It even has a green sand beach and whale watch stores. But why those 5 spots? Why did we pick those 5 places as must-see attractions on the Big Island? Because together they show you everything that makes this island different from anywhere else on Earth. Those spots show you how different and diverse the island can be. It's not just a tropical paradise, it's one of the only places in the world where you can stand above the clouds at nearly 14,000 feet on Mauna Kea in the morning, watch molten lava reshape the earth in the same night at Kilauea. Where else in the world you can do that? Island holds 11 of the world's 13 climate zones, from alpine tundra to tropical rainforest. Everything in just one piece of land in the middle of the Pacific. This is a place where mountains are sacred, volcanoes alive, and waterfalls are tied to legend. Lava tubes let you walk inside in the island's creation story. This is the Big Island of Hawaii, raw, wild, and untouched in its own beauty. This is the place where fire and ice meet. Rainforest and ocean, mythology, astronomy, and creation in progress, all in just one destination. Beautiful, magical, and powerful, yet raw and wild. So from the rainbow mist of Hilo to the shadowy lava tubes underground, through thunderous rainforest waterfall, the Big Island of Hawaii isn't just an island. It's an adventure, a story, a place where nature, culture, and raw power collide. And we've only just scratched the surface of it. So, a final question, can you do all of those 5 spots in one day? Technically, yes. It will be a very long, full-day adventure, maybe 12 or even 15 hours. And you'll need to start your day very early. But It is manageable and you can do it. Big Island is huge. Most of the sites are spread across east and south sides of the island, so travel time matters as much as the stops themselves. But we recommend take your time, explore the island, and admire its beauty. It is definitely magical. So I think, needless to say, we proved that Big Island isn't just luxury beaches. It's fire and ice, lava and rainforest, mountains and waterfalls. If you are planning a Hawaii trip, those 5 spots need to be on your bucket list. Drop a comment below. Which one would you visit first? And if this helped you plan your Big Island adventure, hit that like button and subscribe for more epic travel guides from around the world. We'll see you in our next adventure. Hit that bell button for more videos from the Big Island of Hawaii. Aloha guys, and mahalo for watching.